Hello folks, my name is Virat, and in this video we will try to make one project by just using MS Excel. And in this video we will divide this video in two parts. In first part we will do data cleaning, data validation, and we will use some function of Excel like conditional statement and pivot table. And in second part of this video we will try to make one dashboard using pivot chart. So if you are interested, please stay till the end and let's start the video. So as you can see on my computer screen right now, we have been given two tabs. In one tab, we have a data of sales of this particular brand or company. And in the other one, like this is the data, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna click this here. Yeah, this is the data. And in the other tab, we have a task that we need to finish for this database. First of all, we have to clean the data. So in your actual life as a data analyst, you will be cleaning a data a lot, like suppose say like around 60 or 70% of time you'll be cleaning the data. So you have to be prepared for this data cleaning because the end point of data entry is human, and it's very natural that human makes mistake, right? Second one we have to do is that we have to compare the gross margin of 2018 and 2019 in such a way that like by articles. And number three, that we will make a dashboard. I will explain this dashboard thing a little bit later in my next video, but for this video we will start with our data cleaning. So we will click on the data. Now whenever you have this type of database, the first thing we have to do, or you have to do, is that you just need to put a filter to check the what type of value you're gonna deal with. So we just select the filter from this home tab. Now we will check this year. As you can see here, we are just able to see 2019. We are not able to see 2018. So we will check what's the reason. So for that, what we're gonna do, we will select this one by using Control Shift and down arrow key, and we will go a little bit further by using your cursor, your mouse, and we will see that there is an empty row. So our filter works till this empty row, not after this empty row. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna delete this empty row by clicking left on your mouse and delete. Now we'll able to see 2018 and 2019. It's really simple, right? Now we'll check this same thing for every column. Oh, this looks fine. There is no blank value. This looks fine. This also looks fine. Brand also, this looks fine. Vendor, yeah, it looks fine. Oh, sorry, I click on wrong things. Department also look fine. I'm just checking, like, is there any things that doesn't make sense, or just like on my first glance, right? And yeah, it seems like till now it's really fine. This one also fine. Size, yeah. Season, yeah. Price type, yeah. Fashion grade, yeah, it seems fine. Unit source, yeah. So for this one, you can see that there is a negative value. So like you are selling the item in negative amount. In general life it doesn't make any sense, right? But in if you're working as a retailer, or if you have some experience in retail industry, you may realize that this amount, like minus negative number, it makes sense in that area. I'm going to explain why. Suppose say you are selling some kind of product. Suppose you are selling purse for ladies, and I order like 5 purse from you, but in your warehouse you just have 3. So what you're gonna do, you in your unit sold, you will put -2 as a back order. So minus represent that customer order something, but we don't have in our warehouse. So what, like how this works? So your buyer from your the person who is buying for your company may realize that, okay, we have to better manage our supply chain for this item. So this is for it, and it will also very helpful at the end of the year if you want to calculate like how much amount of money we lost because we don't have this product. So this is it for this. And if we want right now, we can delete this one, But if in future if you need this one, what we're gonna do? So how we gonna separate in our calculation? We'll put one filter for that, but we will discuss this thing a little bit afterwards. So for sales, now we don't need this QRS right now because we will just deal with the gross margin. So we won't gonna check this one QRS. We will just check gross margin, right? So we will select this one, and here we'll go till the end and see, okay, there is a blank value. So what we're gonna do here, first we'll unselect all and just select the blanks. Okay, and now just select all the rows with blank. Now this won't gonna help us in our calculation, so we'll just simply delete this one. So what we're gonna do, we just delete this one by selecting all rows, left, delete rows, and that's it. And just refresh our filter a little bit, select all. Now just there is no blank. It seems like it's working really fine. So okay, now what we're gonna do here, we will check the data type of this data. So suppose that there is like it should be in dollar, right? But we will check like, is it the case or not? You realize that here I'm saying there is some value with dollar sign and some value is without dollar sign. So it may affect our calculation in future. So what we're gonna do, we just select this whole column and we generalize all the numbers first, like this way. So just do the Control Z, select again all. We generalize all, like we convert into number format like this way, and now we will convert this one in a dollar format by selecting the accounting tab. And now we'll see, is it the case or not? And it seems like it's working fine. Yeah, now you can find there is some value with the bracket inside the bracket. What it means, it means it's a negative number because of back order, or because of we lost money for certain amount of item, right? um, so this is it for this bracket value. So what we're gonna do here now, we will put a indicator for unit sold because we wanna keep the back order amount for our future reference. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just create another column name back order indicator and we'll just change the formatting a little bit. Yeah, this way, and here we just put everything in black, so it's easy. Yeah, and what we're gonna do, just first, like when you insert any column, just first remove the filter because sometimes it's create a problem. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just use if function here. If this one is less than 0, then it should be as a back order, right? And in any other case, not back order. And here you go. So as you can see that whenever there is a 0, so we just want to just select the back order thing to make sure that it's working really fine or not. Yeah, and it seems like it's really working fine. There is -4 -1 and we are seeing a back order, so it's really working fine. Now what we're gonna do here, we just clear the filter. We will put, yeah, now we have to do. So now the first task is complete. We clean the data a little bit and we put the necessary filter that we want. Now we have to calculate a gross margin from 2018, like change in the gross margin from 2018 to 2019, in such a way that article should be available in year 2019 or 2018. right? So if there is some article that we started selling in 2019, then we won't consider this article. We consider the article that is present in both 2018 and 2019. So for that, what we're gonna do, we will first select all the articles of 2018. How we gonna do this one? We just go here, or instead of that, we just use the filter and just select this column with this article number and copy it in another tab like this way, and we'll remove this one. Now why I'm doing this thing, because now what we're gonna do, we wanna compare this 2018 article with our 2019 article, and if the article is matching, we will give the indicator 1. It means that it's present in both 2018 and 2019. And if the article only available in 2019, then we will say 0. It means that article wasn't present in 2018, and it started appearing in 2019. So this is kind of logic we're gonna use, but how we gonna formulate this logic in formula, I'm gonna show it to you right now. So now what we're gonna do, we will go to this data tab. We will add one more column which say that present indicator. Okay, and we will just formatting a little bit. We remove the filter. Now just write one formula based on the logic that I've given to you. It looks complicated, but it's really simple. So if, and then we will use or, if the value of this cell, oh my bad, one more counts, yeah. So if value of this cell is 2019 or 2018, my bad, then we will put another condition, and in this condition we will put the VLookup. But if we put VLookup directly, so what VLookup gonna do, if VLookup like if the value match like this article number match this article number 2019, if match with the article number of 2018, which is here, then it gives some, okay, then it's okay. But it's, if it doesn't match, then what it's gonna do, it gives us not applicable, like error. So we want this error, right? Like we don't want this error. So what we're gonna do to avoid this error, before we use the VLookup function, what we use if error function. So now what the purpose of this if error function, if we return not applicable like NA, then it converted to the 0, and we want this thing, right? So VLookup, now we will use the VLookup inside the if error, and we select this article, and we want to match this article with the article present in 2018, right? So let's just go here. 1 false, because we want exact match, right? And then if it doesn't satisfy, then we want to put here 0, like this way. Okay, now if it return uh, other than 0, then we want 1. It means the article is present in 2018. Sorry, the article was present in 2018. Yes, so 1 means article was present in 2018. And if we return 0 from this function, then we want 0. And we will finish this this if here. Now for the outer if there is neither 2019 nor 2018, then we want nothing. So, and here you go. Now it should work, and we will check here whether it's working or not. So as we can see, there is just 1. It means the article which is mentioned here in 2019, it's present in 2018 as well. But just to clarify this thing, what we'll do, we will just select 2019 here, and it's like other thing that you can use as a data analyst. It's really simple and funny thing. So just select the article of 2019 here till the end. Go to the sheet 2. Here we just put 2019. Now what we're gonna use, we're gonna use conditional formatting here. And in conditional formatting, we will go for duplicate values and values with the light red field with dark red text. Yeah, this one. So as you can see, the value of 2019 is marked with dark red cells and dark red text color, right? We'll check a little bit further. It seems like, so we just we can just check a little bit like very quickly from here using filter. In the filter we sort, sorry, filter by color, no fill. So there is nothing with no fill. It means all the article that we have in 2019 was present in 2018. So it means our filter, our indicator that we put is working correctly, perfectly fine. Now we will delete this one, and before we delete this one, what we're gonna do, we will just copy these two indicator. First of all, we unselect, like we remove the filter first, and we will copy these formula cells, control C, and we will paste is as a value. So in future if we change in any column, then it won't affect, right? And just to check anything like the formatting, what we're gonna do, we just convert this indicator first of all in number format. Okay, and we're gonna see that there is like that it should give us like 1 1, not 1.0. So it means it's perfectly fine. Sometimes what happen is that if you convert this the formula based value into the number formatting, then just for one value it gives you two different value. Like here it's like 1, so instead of giving just 1, it gives like 1 and 1.0. So it doesn't make any sense. So just to better check, just to be sure, just convert this in number format, so you can have right value. So what we're gonna do here, we just now, so it's completely working fine, and we will delete this sheet number 2. Yeah. So now what you're gonna do, we will insert a pivot table to calculate the difference between gross margin, right? So what we do, we will just select on pivot table. We will go here, and I think it won't gonna work. Why? Because there is one empty field on top of your table. So what we're gonna do, we will first delete this one, or instead of that you can just select the table area, but it's like, I mean, it's really easy to do this thing. So go here again, data, just till the X, right? Now we will select the year on column because we want 2018 2019 in column area. So we'll just here, we just remove the sum of year from the row. Now we want gross margin, so we'll go here, gross margin, it's correctly fine. Now we want gross margin by article, so we will go here and put the article in this row. Okay, what's the wrong here? Okay, so yeah, so year in column, gross margin in values, and article number in rows. So it seems correctly, it's working correctly. We will just remove the blanks because we don't want the blank. Yeah, so we have now gross margin of 2018 and 2019 by articles. Now we want to calculate the year over year change. So how are we gonna do? It's really simple. We just go to these. So before we insert this column, we have to make sure that either we should to select on 2018 or 2019. So I'm gonna select on 2019, and then I will go field, item, and sets. calculated item, not calculated field. Here I will put the name of my formula, percentage change, and here I will put if error. So if there is any missing value and it give like du percentage or something like that, then we, instead of that, we want empty, right? So what we're gonna do, we just, if error, we put another minus 2018. Now we want this one in formula, so we'll multiply with 100 and we will on the basis of 2018, right? And now if it is works, then it's okay. If it doesn't work, like if give like div error something, um, then we want empty. And it seems like it should work. Yeah. So as you can see here, we have now percentage like year over year change between 2018 and 2019. So what is significance of this number? So here like minus, so we just will put into the now there is also some values with this value thing. So instead of that, and what's the reason behind that? Because it's not an error, because as you can see here, we put 2018 in the on the basis like so like when we are dividing 2018, when we are dividing our difference of 2018 and 2019 by 2018, then if 2018 is like $0, like suppose say this article we didn't sell this article in 2018, then we will find like infinite number, right? So it makes sense. Here also same thing, because 2018 value is $0. Yeah, and here also it makes sense because 2018 is $0. So what we're gonna do here, we just select this one because we want to present this thing to our manager or a superior. So we'll just select this one up to here, Control C, and we will copy it into the other field as a number, right? And just if you want, you can format a little bit. Before that, we will just reduce this this digit after this point. So we'll just select here, we'll go here, and my battery is about to die. And just, yeah, and so we'll just put it in the 2 digit, right? So yeah, and just to make this report a little bit clean, we can just replace this one with like no value, no value 2018, and replace all. So we can see it's working fine. So your manager can know that this is because of your no value available in 2018, right? Yeah, and sometime 2018, because there is a $0 sale, that's why. And we will delete this one because we don't want, so we'll delete this one and this one also. And just formatting a little bit, and sorry. So here you go, and we'll select and rename as task 2. So here we'll finish with first 2 tasks, And in next video we will make a nice dashboard to represent our sales to superior or manager, or in our team meeting, wherever you want to present. uh, yeah, and I will make so I will make another video on this topic, as I mentioned before, the part 2 of this project. And so see you soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye.